Greetings, sisters and brothers of Local 2627. Today is Monday, January 23rd, 2012, and let me give you a couple of updates or give you some information. Let me remind people what a green card is. A green card is a card that says that you want to participate in the union. Now, the union is going to take dues from you regardless, because when we negotiate a contract, we get people raises, we get people better living conditions and things like that. You benefit from it, so that's why we take the dues from you. But there's one thing that you don't know is that the dues do not cover things like it won't allow you to help ratify a contract. It means you don't have a right to vote. It doesn't have you give you a chance to vote for any offices in this local. It also does not let you run for any office in this local. And probably most important nowadays in these times is that it doesn't allow you to get education reimbursement, so which is very important. So we have a lot of members. Well, not that many, but we probably have about 20% of our members who are what they call agency shop, people who have failed to file a green card. Now, a lot of people have failed to file this green card because they didn't know about it. If you have any indication at all that you're agency shop, or if you receive a green card from this local in the mail, you should sign it and send it back to us. You won't be charged any more than you're already being charged, because you're already being charged anyway. This just says I want to be a union participant. Also, we do not allow you to attend our union meetings because you have not filed this green card. So you may think about that. Another issue, optical vouchers. Optical vouchers have a lifetime of 90 days. If you don't use it within 90 days, it expires. What you have to do is you have to bring the voucher in or mail a voucher back requesting that you need a new voucher because you let it expire. I had a member who asked me about that this morning, and I did a little bit of research, and that's the procedure. You have to reapply for another voucher if your voucher expires. There was another question about children who are being insured up to the age of 26. There is no deadline. You can insure that child today if you want to. But I mean, yes, health care for your children up to the age of 26 is still available. On our website, we have a link to Citywide Training Center. It's on, you go through membership services, you click on education, then you see the Citywide Training Center 2012 calendar. Our first Vice President, Michael Lanny, of course, is the one who takes care of our education benefits. So if any questions you have about that, you can, of course, ask Mike, and he can fill you in or put you in contact with the people that you have to speak to about it. One other item, Local Law 35. Local Law 35 gives the unions the opportunity to look at any contract that is being privatized. And this is something that was it was amended to a few weeks ago because to make it stronger. Now, I would suggest for people to get a little bit involved and just to be curious to see what's happening with Local Law 35 is to Google Local Law 35, and it will give you the details on the different highlights of it. But it gives the unions the right to say, well, look, let us look at it. We can do the job better. Give us opportunity to do the job better. Are we displacing or laying off any members because you're privatizing? New York City sent out $10 billion to private contractors last year, and $3 billion of that $10 billion were service jobs like maintenance and things like that, which anybody could do. So there's no reason to privatize those jobs. But we need to be in the loop, and we need to keep our eyes open for things like this. And that's why I always tell people you got to vote. You got to see who your politicians are and make sure that they're looking out for you. The mayor, of course, hated this amendment to the Local 35 law, and he vetoed it. The entire city council overturned the mayor's veto. So that goes to show you that we have the city council looking out for us, and these are the people right now that we should be supporting. And the only way you know about things like this is by staying informed, by listening to these videos, by making suggestions, looking at something on Google. Very interesting information, because these are protecting our jobs. Good and Welfare, one of our longtime shop stewards, one of our major activists for this local area Pride, her husband has fallen ill. So we sent her Good and Welfare, and we, of course, as always, we hope for our ill members to have a speedy recovery. In solidarity, this is Robert Ajay, and remember, vote, vote, vote.